Last night on MasterChef Australia, Billy went head-to-head with a veteran of the bake-off, and she walked away with the immunity pin.
I won, and I am going to treasure that for the rest of my life.
Tonight, it's a team challenge.
Your first proper catering job.
Each team at a very different event, but both have the same goal.
Come on, boys, they're ready to go.
Deliver what the client asks for.
I asked for it to come out at 1:45. It's now 10:1.
We've forgotten two of the main ingredients for Alana's dishes. Danny's still not back.
She's lost it. She's not organised, she's running around.
This is their 21st birthday cake, and we've screwed that up. I don't know if you're going to get food out at all.
Is that the doorbell?
Hi!
Hello.
Opening the door, Matt Preston's standing there. What is he doing here?
Usually we don't have visitors. Last time was George woke us up at 12 midnight.
Come on, guys, let's go.
I think, yeah, might be a challenge coming up.
Good afternoon. I think you might have gathered by now that I'm not here to borrow half a cup of sugar. I'm here to reveal your next challenge. So far in this competition, you've taken your briefs from us, the judges. Not today. Today, we're throwing you out into the real world. Today, you're getting to do your first big, proper catering job.
Oh, wow.
It's quite a difficult thing, catering. If it works well, you don't notice the amount of effort that's gone into it. Whereas if it goes wrong, it can be a disaster.
You'll be divided into two teams, and each team will be given a very different type of client and a very different type of event. The blue team will cater a silver service, 3-course corporate lunch for 12. The red team will be catering a 21st party for 50 guests.
I hope I get the 21st because I think that I can relate more to the client than a corporate businessman.
To the side, the teams, we're using the old upstairs-downstairs method. Everyone who sleeps downstairs will be the blue team, and you'll be doing the corporate lunch. Michael, come and get the blue team's aprons.
I probably know the guys living on the ground floor better than I know anyone in the house. We kind of know each other's strengths and weaknesses, and we're very close.
The rest of you from the floor above, you'll be the red team, and you'll be doing the 21st. Right, time to choose your captains. In this challenge, the captain's job is huge. The captains will go and meet the clients. They will take the briefing on what the client wants. Whether you win or whether you lose in this challenge depends on the captain getting the right information and understanding the client's needs. Off you go.
I'm happy to do it.
Are you most experienced?
Turn on the charm.
Turn on the charm and get all the information.
I think Peter's going to make a good captain today because he's been in that corporate world. He knows the language, the lingo, so I think he's the perfect choice.
I think Ellie would be good in terms of trying to suss out exactly what kind of 21st it's going to be.
Scary as it is.
I'll be happy to do it.
If there's ever a challenge that Ellie's going to be suited to, this is the one.
Happy birthday, Ellie!
I celebrated my 21st birthday in the MasterChef house and it was rock and roll themed. Everyone made beautiful food and it was great fun. I think being 21 will definitely help me relate to the client, so I think I'm going to be a pretty good captain.
Both events will happen tomorrow. How we decide who wins this challenge comes down to 3 things. How you perform in the kitchen, how good the food is, but ultimately, the team that satisfies their client's brief the best will be declared the winner. That winning team gets a fantastic prize. They'll be whisked up the Hawkesbury River to Brow Waters Inn for lunch. Then they'll get a private masterclass with Dietmar Sawyer, who for 2 decades has been one of Sydney's best chefs. The entire losing team will go into an elimination where one of them will go home, leaving the competition on the verge of making it into the top 10 of MasterChef 2011.
This is the challenge to win. If there's going to be any challenge in MasterChef, we've got to win this so that we get into the top 10.
Team captains, your clients are waiting. Let's go.
Ellie and I are headed in different directions. Ellie's off to her 21st birthday party briefing, and I'm going downtown to Alan's Arthur Robinson, a very high-end legal office.
I'm Michael.
Michael, Peter from MasterChef.
Good day,
Nice to meet
Peter.
you.
I'm ushered into the boardroom, and I meet Michael, the chief executive partner at the firm.
So can you tell me a little bit more about the lunch?
We act for a lot of corporate clients. We also act for more than 100 community groups. And what we like to do is bring the leaders of those community groups together with the leaders of our clients.
Yeah.
So that's what this lunch is going to be about.
Okay. It's a meeting of corporate Australia with charitable organisations where they can see how they can possibly help each other in the future.
The way lunches at our firm tend to work is we start them at about 12:30.
Yes.
We get people sitting down by, I don't know, 20 to 1, quarter to 1.
So the durations between courses, you're looking at 15 minutes, would you say?
The really important thing, I suppose, is to get people away at 2 o'clock.
Okay. Did you have any ideas on the kind of food that you would be looking at?
I think the preference is for a lighter lunch.
Lighter, of course.
Michael has let me know in no uncertain terms that everyone is going to leave at 2.
Brilliant.
And so you can't stagger back to the office loaded down with heavy food. Even though we're doing 3 courses, the portions need to be very small.
Hi, I'm Amy from Cloud9 Event Management.
Nice to meet you. I'm Ellie.
Meet you. Hi, Ellie.
This challenge is all about working in the real world, and so that means that I need to ask the right questions, otherwise I'm going to let my team down right from the start. So I guess it's 21st tomorrow night.
Yep.
Who's the girl who's having it, or boy?
It's actually twins.
Twins? Okay, yep.
Girl and a guy.
Right, okay. Are they looking for more canapé type foods?
Canapé menu, finger food, great.
Finger food, yep.
But yeah, ensuring that is substantial is important.
And have they got a cake organised at all?
No, but we do want an element of excitement to the food. If you can think about the way that you can involve people in food.
Okay.
Not necessarily all of the food, but some of it.
I think I've got what I need, and so it's time to go home and brief the team. So we have a pretty big job ahead of us. We have to have a selection of about 8 to 10 canapes. We do have to make a cake.
Ellie runs in and she's freaking out. She just starts burbling information at us and it's like a sledgehammer.
She wanted something that's going to really excite people. What do you mean? I don't know, like she said, you know, you have to involve people in it. We have to come up with something that involves all the guests in the food. The team looks totally confused and I don't know whether I've let them down already.
You know those love heart lollies that have like little messages like you're cute and I love you and stuff like that? Maybe we can make cupcakes with little messages on them.
That's a great idea.
And then we could even leave a few little pens out with some blank cupcakes and they could write little messages.
That's the best, I love it.
12:30 they arrive. 12:45 they're seated. They have to be out of there no later than 2. That's only an hour 15 minutes from the time that they sit down.
Peter comes back with quite a lot of information, actually. We know what the client wants, and we just start throwing ideas at each other.
I actually thought seafood was a good place to start.
What about your confit? Oh, this is the confit abortion trout.
It's pretty amazed how we all just put up a menu, like, instantly.
I'm thinking like a slow cooked short rib or a beef cheek.
Beef cheeks? It's hearty. It's man food. But if the portions are small, it'll be fine. If we stay organised and really know where we're headed, we will walk this in. Today, the blue team are catering a corporate function for 12 people. I'm taking Michael with me as my assistant shopper, and our budget is $1,000.
How much butter do we need? 5.
Shopping's the first big part of this challenge. If we don't get every ingredient necessary, we're going to be in trouble.
What's the total?
$411.70.
100, 200.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We leave Coles and head to Victor Churchill. Wow. Which is some fantastic butchers, and we're looking for beef cheeks, and we've really got our fingers crossed that they've got them and they've got enough. And they do. And it's lunch, so it's going to be small. I've got everything we need for the day.
The challenge is to do a 3-course light lunch for a legal firm in the city.
This is the way.
We walk into the kitchen and right from the start, Peter, he's a great team leader.
Prep list? Yeah. The guests are going to sit down at 12:45, so we've got 3 hours ahead of us to do this meal.
Peter, how you going?
I'm good, I'm good.
You've got a corporate lunch to do. You had a briefing with Michael, Chief Executive Partner. Did you get all the information you needed out of him so that you can cook a great lunch?
I hope so. We've actually designed a meal that's quite light and fresh. We're starting with a confit of ocean trout with a fennel and apple salad. And then we're doing a braised beef cheek on a celeriac puree. Dessert, Billy's handling a chocolate tart. Of course.
Strangely enough. You know, well, that sounds like it's quite a heavy meal, you know. The big question is it going to keep you out of an elimination?
I really need the oven.
Hey, Coombs. Come on, you're gonna have to get on it.
Kumar is very much like the tortoise and the hare. He always comes out a winner, but he's so slow out of the blocks.
Billy needs to get in the oven.
I've got to get Kumar's confit of ocean trout out of the oven within 25 minutes for Billy to have 2.5 hours in the oven.
Peter, how have you organised the kitchen?
Okay, well, I've broken it into sections. This is Billy's behind you, and that's going to be a sort of pastry section. He's actually waiting for Kumar to finish on the top oven. The bottom oven is assigned to Michael and his beef cheeks.
The thing that I'm thinking about at the moment is the fact that you really don't have that long to go before lunch, and the beef cheeks aren't in.
Braising something's not just about cooking it, it's also about resting it. So it soaks all of its juices up.
Okay.
Good luck.
Come on, let's move a little quicker. Come on.
All right. The beef cheeks have just gone in the oven, and it's really going to be tight whether we'll get them done in time, but fingers crossed we will.
You guys are all on schedule at this point?
Looking good, yeah.
Does anyone have a problem that they're wrestling with? What are you worried about?
Just the beef cheeks being cooked, but they're in there.
Time?
They're in there.
Time, yeah. Should be all right once the confit out.
The bread's rising.
Get it in. Today I'm making a chocolate tart. It has 3 layers. On the bottom is like a choc fudge with hazelnut. And then the second layer is the chocolate cream. And on top we just finish with chocolate glacé. The tart has to bake twice. Unfortunately, start from the beginning, the whole dish already has been pushed back. So it's a very possibility that it's not gonna set on time.
There's 2 events today. We're here at the first, which is the corporate event, and the blue team are running it. They're doing braised beef cheek, which takes a good couple of hours to braise beautifully. They're pushing the envelope a bit. I'm not sure it's going to be cooked in time.
Gary, my concern is lightness.
Yeah,
you know,
it's a big menu.
confit trout, onto braised beef cheek, onto a chocolate tart. Is the menu light enough for a business lunch?
The other crucial thing when you're running a little corporate event like this, especially at lunchtime, is timing. They need the entree by 12:45, main 1:05, dessert 1:35, gone by 2. This challenge is all about understanding the client brief, being organised in the kitchen, and of course, the taste of the food. You have 1 hour to go.
I have the chocolate cream in the oven for the second baking. It's not set, but there's not much I can do. The only way for me to catch up is to quickly put in the fridge, and hopefully it will set on time.
It always comes down to time. We have a couple of dishes that need a lot of time to reach their peak. Why not pick something where we can all have a cup of tea before service? Why not?
We're going to have the first course, Kumar.
Yes.
On that table at 12:45. So you have to have every single element ready to go at 12:30.
Watching him today, I definitely see the different side of Peter.
Come on, let's move a little quicker. Come on.
I thought he's going to be just a sales guy, good at talking with clients, but actually he's quite good at leading a team.
Yes, Peter. Yes, Peter. Thank you.
Hey, Andrew. Good. Nice to see you. How are you? Lovely to see you.
Thank you for inviting us.
It's 12:30 and the guests are waiting just outside the dining room for their lunch, and it's anxious times. It's when all your hard work starts to pay off.
You've got 15 minutes before that first course needs to be on the table. And can I tell you, it's your reputation and, of course, it's MasterChef's. Go Blue Team.
Yes, Chef. Billy, let's go.
While the chocolate tart is cooling in the fridge, start helping Peter to play up the first dish.
Perfect, that's perfect. Just balances it out like that.
We're a little bit behind, but, you know, I'm trying to get as close as I possibly can to perfect.
What time is the entree supposed to come out?
Well, I asked for it to come out at 1:45.
The time now?
It's now 10:01. I know that some of you have some time constraints, so I'm hoping it's going to arrive shortly.
No, finish it off. You're just going to kill the next course if you run over.
It's time. I have to send it. I've got waiters waiting. People are leaving at 2.
What time is the entree supposed to come out?
Well, I asked for it to come out at 1:45.
The time now?
It's now 10:01. I know that some of you have some time constraints, so I'm hoping it's going to arrive shortly.
No, finish it off. You're just going to kill the next course if you run over.
The timing for business meetings is crucial because these ladies and gentlemen expect to leave at a certain time.
Service?
And that time today is 2 o'clock.
Seeing those entrees roll out the door, beautiful. What a way to start off the day. Kumar's done a treat and, you know, as we always say, slow and steady wins the race, and boy, I hope we win this race.
So this is ocean trout. It's not ocean trout.
Well, this is the entree. It's a confit of ocean trout on an apple and fennel salad.
Enjoy lunch, everybody.
Bon appetit.
It's about $6.5 million to support, which is people always come out of boarding school there on a permanent basis.
Yeah, actually, that's not a bad idea.
Michael, first course, the confit ocean trout.
It was light, really tasty. We all managed to concentrate on the conversation while we're enjoying it. So it's absolutely what I had in mind. I'm really happy with that.
Our main is a beef cheek on a celeriac puree. It's tender, but it looks too big to me.
Is
it too messy?
It's a big piece of meat.
You know, a little tiny medallion of meat. That's what it needs to be.
You think it's too big?
No, look, it's fine. It's fine.
There is no turning back at this point. I can't redesign it. It just has to go out.
So, Billy, you're just waiting, right?
Just waiting, yeah.
Can you work on the service with Michael?
Because we are 5 minutes behind, basically we have 5 minutes short to get the main course up, so we have to really work fast now.
Come on, boys, they're ready to go.
Michael, when was the main course scheduled to appear?
To have people back where they need to be on time, I would have thought we needed to see the main meal by now. But we were waiting a little bit for the first course, and it was well worth the wait.
Beef cheeks should have been about 5 past, and I think it's now about 1:15.
I need help here. Hayden, gremolade on this one.
You know, the great thing is we're actually working as a team. This is how a kitchen operates.
Come on, this one's good to go.
A little bit behind, but I'm very happy with my main, and it went out really well, and the beef was really tender. That was a big worry. But the thing about that is it's going to take them a little while to eat, so it's put us behind a bit more. So it's going to be a real nail-biter to get the dessert out in time. Beautiful, guys.
Thank you, service.
Let's get onto that dessert, boys, quick.
Slow-cooked beef cheek on a celeriac puree with roast beetroot.
Very passionately about this, and the organisation does very well.
He was just fantastic. First, I'd say it was fantastic to eat, because it was delicious. But I think it's too heavy.
I couldn't get through it all.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, you need to start plating up.
Main is coming to a close. I need dessert plated and ready to go because we've lost time. People are leaving at 2.
How are you going?
Billy looks really anxious, and I'm thinking, oh, you know, what now?
Dessert is not set. What do you mean it's not set? It is very important for the tart to set. If not, I will be serving a river of chocolate sauce, basically.
I'm just trying to find a solution.
We just have to cut it and then see how it goes. So I cut through the tart and I pull my knives out.
It's not set.
Oh. You can just see all the sticky chocolate mousse stuck to the knife. But, you know, we just have to serve it one way or another.
We're going to have to put a chocolate scoop on.
That's not such a bad idea.
Yeah, look at that. That's pretty...
It's like Rocky
That's
Road.
sort of sexy.
I think that looks great, but it needs to be smaller.
The trouble is,
Billy,
your
you need to do it
guests
now.
got to go back to work soon.
Michael has already dressed the plates with the coolie, so even though we've got this rough and ready elements, we've got that should, you know, give it some structure.
All right, service.
To see the last dish out of the kitchen is a big relief. I think we did a great job, actually. We did serve good dishes.
The chocolate tart with creme fraiche and orange coulis. Michael, when you read chocolate tart on the menu, what did you have an image of appearing?
Certainly wasn't expecting something as heavy as this. I found this quite heavy and quite rich.
Well done. I was really proud watching you guys. You worked really, really well.
Tomorrow there'll be a debrief. You know, at the end of the day, the people out there are judging on the taste. We'll judge on how you guys worked in the kitchen and, of course, your understanding of the brief.
I've put myself out there being captain today. I want all of us to go to that top 10.
now we've just got to win.
Oh, yes. No, we have to clean up first.
Yeah, we have to clean up first.
Today's massive. The red team are catering a 21st for 50 people. I'm the captain. We've got $1,000 and half an hour to shop.
Okay, oh, prawns.
Prawns. Okay, we need...
We're trying to make 10 canapes and up to 100 of each of those. So that's 1,000 canapes.
Do we need to get oysters?
Hang on.
Do we get oysters?
Were there oysters there?
Yeah, there were oysters there.
If we miss out an ingredient, that could change our whole menu. So we have to get this right.
Here it is. We have $250 left to spend, and we need a fillet of beef.
Plenty.
Yeah, plenty. It's beautiful.
We've got $100 left over for our budget. So we look around and chat to the butcher about how we could spend this money. We're doing canapes. We've actually covered our menu now, which is really good, but we've got $100 left and we're here. So we need something very simple.
Yeah. You could go with the terrines here.
The butcher suggests to us that we might like to use a rabbit terrine and a red wine compote.
Which ones to go with it?
Yes, please.
In my mind, I'm focused completely on making this 21st as beautiful as we possibly can for the guests.
We can go.
Great. Thanks very much. You too.
See you later.
Bye. Kind of forgotten that I'm in a MasterChef competition.
Hi.
Hey, how'd you go?
How'd it go? Good. We've got heaps of stuff.
Oh my God, she's got some capital. Guys, this is where the party is. I've never really been to a 21st that looks like this before. My 21st was in my parents' backyard. Do you want to go see the kitchen?
Yep.
Yes. It's 4 o'clock, guests arriving in 3 hours. It all starts now.
I'm going to try and get all the groceries. The dishes I'm making tonight are red velvet cupcakes and coconut prawns. I'm unpacking, I have the flour, I've got the sugar, the butter.
Have we got the food colouring in another bag?
Oh my God, we forgot the food colouring. How do you make red velvet cupcakes without red food dye? This is their 21st birthday cake and we've screwed that up.
Sorry, Alana.
That's all right.
terrible.
That's so sorry. They've got plenty of other stuff we can think of.
The red velvet cupcakes are stuffed.
I haven't checked my stuff for my prawns yet.
I open my bag and there's no coconut for the coconut prawns.
Is there coconut?
Elle, did you pick up coconut? Oh my God. We've forgotten 2 of the main ingredients for Alana's dishes.
For the cupcake.
I feel like this is just the worst way to start.
Is there coconut?
Elle, did you pick up coconut?
Oh my God. It's 3 hours till service. We've forgotten 2 of the main ingredients for Alana's dishes. Coconut for her coconut prawns and red food colouring for her red velvet cupcakes.
The cupcakes.
This is the 21st birthday cake and we've screwed that up.
How far away is Coles? My meatballs are really simple to make. They're quick.
Danny, if you have time to go, I think that you probably should.
I reckon, I'll just go, run in, get them, come back. I don't have much time. I need to get back into the kitchen as quick as I can.
Ellie, who are you cooking for?
Okay, we're cooking for twins today. It's their 21st.
Okay. Ooh. Boys, girls, what are they?
Boy and a girl. We have a good menu set out, and I think everyone knows what they have to do.
Good luck.
We have 10 canapes to do, plus dessert.
It is stressed me out a lot that we are one man down at the moment, and yeah, we've got a lot to do.
Son's in charge of caramelised onion and feta tartlets and the dip.
I'm doing a roast capsicum and feta dip.
Matt will be taking care of the duck spring rolls and the roast beef and horseradish cream.
I'm trying to multitask.
Kate will be in charge of tomato, olive tapenade crostini and spiced chocolate mousse cakes. Alana's dishes are the red velvet cupcakes and the coconut prawns.
I've got plenty I can prep, so time's not lost. Not much.
And my dishes are pear and blue cheese blinis and the rabbit terrine and red onion compote.
I'm really nervous that it's 5 o'clock and we're not really anywhere near what I want to be.
Danny's still not back. She's been gone an hour. She still has her meatballs to prep and the oysters to do.
Ellie?
Yeah? I'm freaking out. I'm running around the kitchen, helping Matt.
Maybe you can use that one.
Seeing what Suna's doing, seeing what Kate's doing.
I do need more bowls.
And I've got these blinis in the back of my mind that have to be done, and things are just falling apart.
Oh my God.
So we're standing on the balcony of this beautiful function centre, 21st birthday party.
Ali's the captain of the red team, and in comparison to Peter, who was the captain of the blue team, there's a big difference here. She's preparing 2 of the dishes and trying to keep on top of everyone else. Has Ali taken on too much?
All right.
Let's see how they get it together.
I'm back! Hey! Walking back into the kitchen, it seems like the stress levels are going through the roof. We really need to pull ourselves together and get moving. 4 red colourings. Perfect. Right, it's time to get straight onto my red velvet cupcakes because they need to get into the oven so they can cool and they can be iced.
I love these red velvet cupcakes.
Are they going to love them out there?
I think they will. The client had asked that we provided something that was interactive.
We've got little icing pens and they can write little messages to each other.
It's a 21st birthday, so you want something special and something memorable.
This is going to be a big night. 21st, twins celebrating their birthday. 50 people to cater for. 1.5 hours to go. What have you got there?
This is rabbit terrine.
How long have you been cooking for?
An hour and a half.
How did you make a rabbit terrine in an hour and a half?
We didn't make it. We had leftover money, so we just thought...
You bought a terrine?
Yes.
You bought a terrine and you put... What's that on the top?
Cornichon.
No, what's that on there?
Red onion compote.
Where did you get the red onion compote?
We bought it.
Are you joking?
No.
I can't believe we didn't think about this earlier. We haven't made any of this dish. I just want to crawl into a hole and not just run away from this challenge.
Use the whisk. I don't know where it is.
I've got it over there.
We are all working so hard, but it just feels like it's not coming together.
Ellie?
Yeah, what do you want?
Can you help me with the pulling all the duck off?
Pulling all the duck off? Yeah.
Yeah.
Ellie's being pulled in so many directions. She's trying to do some blinis, she's trying to keep in touch with what everybody's up to. We just don't have the direction that we need to push us through.
Guys, can I just stop you for a minute? I think you need to regroup. Remember, there's 50 guests that are going to come in.
Yeah.
okay? And you want to blow their socks off with the food. Otherwise, you're going to end up in elimination. It's on to rah-rah.
Lift your shoulders up, guys, yeah?
Yeah.
And start looking after each other. Come on.
Already.
Let's go.
The guests are going to be here soon. Our menu's printed. We're all feeling really disheartened. The only thing I can focus on is the fact that I've been in this position before in MasterChef. And somehow, I don't know how, but we usually manage to bring it together.
Amy, the event organiser, said very clearly the first food has to leave the kitchen at 7 o'clock. You have half an hour to go. Let's start to push.
We've still got so much to do. Like, people are just starting to plate up. I'm still cooking blinis. There's just, I don't think we anticipated how much work was actually involved in this party.
Ellie, our guests are starting to arrive. These are your wait staff for this evening. If you'd like to brief them, leave them with you. Thanks very much.
Thank you. When I see those waiters come through the door, like, go away and come back in half an hour. We have nothing to give them. Nothing's ready yet.
Today's challenge is fulfilling a catering brief. The red team is catering for a 21st birthday party for twins, and we need to satisfy that client brief. Otherwise, we're going to end up in elimination.
Stephanie, Dennis, this is your party.
It is.
What are you hoping for? What are you expecting the red team to do for tonight?
Well, I mean, a party's always about good people, good fun, but tonight we're also really looking forward to good food.
Guys, this has been a long, hard day, but hey, 7 o'clock, room full of people, it ain't over yet. Come on.
This is definitely the hardest challenge for me so far in the competition. I've taken on too many responsibilities. I shouldn't have been doing a dish at all, but I need to just get these blinis done so that I can focus on getting food out. All right, so the first thing to go out, we just want these on the tables.
Oh, on the tables,
yes,
okay.
the roast capsicum and feta dip and fennel toast. We get the first dish out the door. Yay. This is actually the moment where, okay, we've got something out, we can do it again.
I quite like it.
Fantastic, full of flavour. The bread wasn't too crispy, but a little bit crispy, and that's how I like bread.
Ali, are you happy for these to go out?
Yes, I am. 5 minutes later, we've got our second dish out, and that's the oysters. Hooray, that's something else out.
I thought it was delicious.
I really enjoyed the oysters.
Very tasty.
Up next is a crostini.
Yep, it's 5 minutes.
A tray of blinis, which I'm doing now. Our service plan is all the cold food first and then bring out all the hot food later.
Thank you.
And that's tomato, olive tapenade, crostini. Caramelised pear and blue cheese blinis. And the roast beef and horseradish cream.
I think I've had one before. Thank you. The roast beef and the horseradish, that was really, really nice. I had to go back for seconds.
We're certainly getting a lot of food.
Yeah, absolutely. And that was quite tasty, so I enjoyed that.
Come on, guys, we've got to go faster.
I think the key is with the 21st is to have a lot of food coming out at the right times.
We thought that these types of food is something that the people will enjoy after they've had maybe a few drinks.
Unfortunately, we've made a mistake in our planning where there's 3 dishes, prawns, spring rolls and meatballs that require the deep fryer at the same time.
Oh, you're using the fryer now?
Yeah.
Okay. So at some points in the evening, waiters are standing there and no food to go out.
Let's keep moving.
Okay.
Come on, guys, we can do it. I am the captain and it's going to be my responsibility to turn this around. Okay, so these are ready to go? I don't have a dish to worry about anymore, so I'm going to be on every single person. All right, guys, we need more food to go out.
Guys, let's hope we get some good feedback off the spring rolls. They look great. You have 1 hour to go. Come on, let's make it a good hour.
It feels as though finally we've got ourselves working as a team with only about an hour to go. I'm hoping it's not too little too late.
Guys, you got some spring rolls?
Yeah.
How are they?
They're really nice.
They're nice,
sauce,
aren't they?
They've got a really spicy.
sauce.
Beautiful.
Full master flavour.
Yeah, gorgeous. Thank you. They look gorgeous, Alana.
Prawns and the dipping sauce.
I'm so glad that I sent Danny to Coles because those prawns look and taste beautiful.
You know, what I really like about this menu, they've left the fried food till last.
Delicious.
Those prawns.
Drop dead
beautiful.
gorgeous.
Yeah, they were. Drop dead gorgeous. I love that.
I've had so much that I'm quite full now.
2 thumbs up. Big day today, 2 teams, red and blue. The blue looking after a small corporate function. On the other side of that, a 21st birthday party for twins.
But you know, they're being judged on exactly the same criteria. They're being judged on how they perform in the kitchen, on the taste of the food when it comes out, but also, most importantly, how they fulfilled the brief given to them by their clients.
With only red velvet cupcakes still to come, has the red team met the brief?
With our dessert, we want to involve everyone in it. So what we're going to do is we have white icing, we have gel pens, and we're going to write messages. And then we're going to leave a few spare so that people can write messages on them themselves.
There's huge pressure to make sure that the red velvet cupcakes are absolutely perfect. It's not only the birthday cake, but it also is our interactive component of the client brief that we're trying to fill.
So this is the birthday cake and the finale for the twins. Let's hope they love it.
Okay, let's go,
Good luck.
guys.
Go.
Woo, let's go.
Messages up the top. We've left some spare. We've got gel pens here, so go nuts.
Cake is my favourite thing in the entire world.
I thought it was the best thing we had all night, but it's because I like sweets.
It's been wonderful, it really has. I mean, we've been with good people, we've had good food. It's been a brilliant night.
Matt, we saved you some cupcakes. There you go.
Thank you very much.
Lovely. Thank you.
We'll let you know how both teams went tomorrow, but for now, go home and hit the hay.
Matt, thanks, Amy.
There has been many points today where it has felt like a complete disaster, but somehow we've managed to pull it together. The guests haven't seen the chaos in the kitchen. They've only tasted the food, which has been really, really nice. So we might have pulled this one off.
Red team, blue team, welcome back to the MasterChef kitchen. Yesterday, you faced a tough initiation into the wonderful world of catering. The challenge was to cater 2 separate but very important events. Blue team, you had to cook a corporate lunch for 12 guests. Red team, a 21st for 50 guests. The judging criteria was simple. You were judged on how you performed in the kitchen, how good the food tasted, and most importantly, how you fulfilled the brief.
I think we're going to get in a bit of trouble today. I think, you know, it was really chaotic. Whilst tasty, I just think that we could have done something more.
For the winning team, the prize is a cracker. You're going to get on a boat, cruise up the beautiful Hawkesbury River, and stop at a lovely little restaurant called Barara Waters for a lunch. Not only that, you get a private masterclass with Deep Marsoya, who's been one of this country's top chefs for more years than I can remember. Unfortunately, the downside is that if you lose today, the whole team will face an elimination. And the kicker on this one is that one of you will be going home just before we get into the top 10 of MasterChef Australia.
This close to the top 10, the last thing you want to do is end up in that elimination.
Before we reveal the results, let's look at how each team fared in the judging criteria. Blue team, let's start with you. From a chef's perspective, you were clean, you were organised, and you worked really, really hard to make sure you put out the best food that you possibly could. The direction from you, Peter, as the captain, was brilliant. Well done.
Thanks. Gary seems really impressed with our performance in the kitchen. We did a challenge very early on in the competition at the Mean Fiddler. It was chaos. It was absolutely chaos.
It's like a circus.
And I can look at the food that we produced yesterday. That's a great step forward.
What a blistering start. That first course dish tasted delicious.
Lights look pretty as a picture. But, Peter, if you had to sum up your client brief, what would it be?
It needed to be light. People were going back to the office.
Beef cheeks, followed by chocolate tart. Is that your light kind of food?
I had hoped that the portioning would get us through that.
Do you know what? You can go out and eat something that's that big, but if it's exceptionally rich, it's still heavy.
Yeah, yeah.
Braised beef cheeks, chocolate tart. Doesn't scream light to anyone really, does it? And we should have realised.
So let's look at the red team. You couldn't find two totally different approaches if you tried. Ellie, were you out of your depth as a leader, as the captain?
I think that at the beginning, for about an hour, I certainly was.
The judges want the best people in this competition in the top 10. I think that we should have done a better job yesterday.
Hope I never have to say this again. This is MasterChef. We don't buy stuff, chop it up, and put it on a plate. That terrine, disaster.
I feel absolutely terrible about what happened in the challenge. If we lose, every single person in the team will be facing elimination.
Ellie, if you had to sum up your briefing from your client, what was it?
It was canapes. Some of them had to be quite substantial. We had to have a canapé that was interactive, that everyone could kind of enjoy and
play around with.
Yeah, play around with. As the captain, I feel totally responsible if we lose because I met with the client. I don't know if we really fulfilled the brief properly.
Out of the ashes of your kitchen chaos, rose phoenix-like some fantastic food. Standing with Amy, who was your client, watching the food come out, she was, oh, that looks good. That works well. And those cupcakes topped off the night. Was it enough, and was it too late?
I'm trying to put a brave face on for the rest of the team, but there's always that kind of voice in the back of my head that's like, no, I don't think you won.
We've weighed everything up, and we've made a decision about who has won this challenge.
I really want to win. The reward lunch sounds fantastic, but really, I'm here for one reason, and that's to get into the top 10 of MasterChef.
Being on the verge of the top 10, it's pretty special, and I really want that.
The winner of the Catering for a Client challenge is... the red team.
No, my goodness! The red team's won?
You are our first 6 to go through into the top 10.
We're in the top 10. Like, whoa. I think excited will come later, but right now it's just pure shock.
Red team, you were outcooked by the blue team yesterday, but you delivered tasty food. You also kept the client happy, and that is what this challenge was all about.
Right, go and enjoy your lunch, and we'll see you later. Bye.
I just feel shattered. It's like a big kick in the guts.
Blues, it came down to what Michael, who was your client, was looking for. Timely. It's a cross. Dishes were late. Light, no. Simple as that.
I'm disappointed, but on the other hand, and I can feel it with the boys too, you know, we're actually really proud of what we did.
By the end of the day, 4 of you will have made it the top 10 of MasterChef 2011. But one of you will have gone home.
It's so close. It'd be lovely to be in the top 10. It's a tantalising dream.
Tomorrow night on MasterChef Australia.
This is a perfectly ordinary taste test. But
there's always a surprise.
You'll be doing it blindfolded.
They can't be serious. This is ridiculous.
The more ingredients they get right,
I bite into a carrot and I know it's a carrot.
the more they'll have to cook with.
You're on the verge of the top 10. The question is, who wants this badly enough?
Everyone wants to make it to the top 10. What are you going to do with that pin?